fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it.
Okay, we'll get underway, folks. Welcome. It is 2 o'clock, 2 bells. Welcome to the Harcourts Four Seasons and the Harcourts Vision auctions. My name's Mark, one of 2 auctioneers that are working with you today. This lady in the pink, could I say, or almost the salmon, the peach maybe, peach. That's my fellow auctioneer, Linda Warren-Davey. We're glad to be here representing the company and hopefully helping you bidders and buyers into your real estate dreams. So good luck today. I hope you're all ready with your strategies and are ready to give it a go. We've got 12 excellent properties for your competitive bidding. I would just like to acknowledge and thank our good owners, our vendors, our sellers, in some instances long tenures. And it's always a good bit of effort goes into getting the property ready and presentable and getting all the documentation available. So we really appreciate it. And on behalf of the company, we wish you very, very well. James Twist, Greg Roberts, they're our principals here. They'll join me in welcoming you. Rachel Ashton would have welcomed you in. We've got Jess, who's on the technology, and I'll give a wave to the people who are watching online on the website is harcourtsauctions.co.nz. So good on you for joining us there. We're going to rock right through into there's our order of sale today, and we just go through with the conduct of auction. This is our procedure. If it is your first time at auction, do bear with me. I'll turn the legal speak into every day, just so we're on the same page. Reserves are in the pocket, they're confidential. We're going to welcome you into the bidding, and so you're welcome to start and dictate terms. We'll suggest a figure or vendor bid if you don't. Your job is to bid to or even past the reserve, but importantly to prevail as the highest bidder in order to win the auction today. And good luck with doing that. I'm just going to touch on the situation as if we don't quite reach the owner's reserve in the bidding and you're the highest bidder. What happens is that we just take a pause in the auction. We leave it open and live, but we'll talk to the highest bidder first. We'll go out into the nice big lounge there. We'll take a private spot. Myself or Linda will sit down with you and just see if we can enable you to buy the property, and good luck with that. So if so, we normally come back in and then if we reach a level that the property is for sale, we announce it on the market and you can bid again. However, sometimes during that negotiation and discussion, it can be that the owner will say to the auctioneer, look, Linda, Mark, you can pop back to the rostrum and announce to people that we're quite satisfied with the outcome outside of the room. We're going to withdraw it from the floor and you don't get another chance. So if you're waiting with that extra bit of interest, just be mindful of that, clause 2.6. Another thing you might hear the auctioneers doing is vendor bidding. Now that's just in the absence of your bidding and at levels that are well below the reserve price. We might be suggesting figures on behalf of the owner, just saying, look, the property's not for sale at this level, you've got to bid on top of that. And you'll see value above any vendor bid because, like I say, we'll always be well below the selling zone and below the reserve price. So if we're vendor bidding, get into it. You can bid against one with a great deal of confidence. Often from the Harcourts Four Seasons team and Harcourts Vision, the consultants, and including those from the whole Harcourts network around the district. I think there might be around about 1,500 of us, which is not enough really, is it? We think there should be more. But if we're bidding on behalf of buyers, then I'll certainly identify those people to you. I've seen some phone bidding authorities today, so that's often the case as well. Really, the final thing you need to know is that when we hear the rap of the gavel, beautiful noise that it is, congratulations if you've won the auction. We just need you to come out and formalise the sale with your signature on the agreement. We'll ask for a deposit today just for the trust account, but only 10% of the purchase price. And then we'll give you a copy of the approved buyer's guide, and away you go. Thanks for signing the purchaser acknowledgement form before you start bidding. That's just to state that you are eligible to buy real estate in New Zealand. Okay, that's the rules. I trust that's nice and clear. We go on to 105 Condell Avenue in Papanui. Chris Tallett has been our lead marketing consultant. And Chris, I know you're very familiar with the property, and it's lovely to have this burgeoning young family who have entrusted you with the sale. And we wish you well. A sweetheart of a home just on the north side of Condell Ave, which I think you'll appreciate. It's got a glorious section, lovely afternoon sun, and a real beauty of a wee home here. We'll go to the agreement, which states that 105 Condell Ave is 665 square metres of freehold land. That's right, that freehold estate is the strongest tenure that we offer you. The chattel list is exact. The settlement date we work to here is the 5th of April. So I think that gets us in the nick of time just before Easter. So that'll be a great date for you to move in and start enjoying. Oodles of character and charm in the home, but I think there's appreciable work that's been done to the home to really to grace it with modernisation, if you like. Opening up of the living, open and accessible kitchen with a little breakfast bar there, spills out to the backyard and decking so you can enjoy your outdoor entertainment. New carpet throughout is a real bonus. It is 3-bed, 2 baths, so the master's got an ensuite. That'll please you. Good double garage on the home. It's very pleasant. It's quite a private and serene setting, so you'll enjoy that. And I think there's a little bit of upside in Papanui too with that 665 square metres. Who knows what the future potential might bring for that. It's a brilliant locality. You know, amenities are close in all directions, but you're tucked away in private. Look at that backyard there. It's a beauty. Okay, dokes, we'll get underway. First of the day, let's kick it away at 105 Condell Ave. Who says Condell, Condell, Condell? A tune for those of you perhaps who are into that genre of music. Is there a new breed status in the bidding? Something with a 6, I think. Starts with a 6. Do I hear a $600,000 bid anywhere? Should be comfortable to bid at that level.
610.
610 is a good bid, sir. Welcome into you. Wish you the best today at 610,000. Who goes next? Do we go to 630? I'm happy to work in a 10 as well, but at 610,000 we're underway. Have we got competition in the room? First chance, second call, third chance. No response just at this stage, sir. I'll just increase the bid on behalf of the owner to 620 and welcome you above that. If you'd bid me 10 more, would put yourself in the box seat and maybe with an opportunity to have a discussion on a vendor bid at 620.
625.
625, assertively done, sir. I'll work with your 5, no problem. At 625, I'll offer you the same courtesy to the rest of the bidders. At 625, here we are at 105. Condell Ave, $625,000. Do I see 30 or better? Twice. Third call. You know what, sir? I think it's just going to be your party and me. So no more vendor bids. Not at a level I can sell, but love to have a chat to you and the team outside and see if we can get you to buy. So we'll just pause the auction there, and I'll have a chat to these good people, unless.
Hi folks. Okay, so up to number 2 on the program, straight through to Rangiora, number 6, Springbrook Close. Our agent, our representing agent, Lisa Tipping, couldn't be with us today, but I know that she's viewing, and a very warm welcome, Lisa, and thank you very much. Always love working alongside you. All the very best to your seller. John Tucker, Rangiora branch manager, is here representing Lisa today. So the legal description of the property is an estate in fee simple, comprising a 744 square metre parcel of land, more or less, and that's being lot 11, deposited plan 497021, as recorded on the instrument of title 838603 in the Canterbury Land Registry. No changes to that list of chattels. Vacant possession is being offered on the settlement date of the 5th of April 2024 unless agreed otherwise. And look, we'll just go straight and have a look at this property. The township of Rangiora is very popular. It's fast-growing environment and community with a very strong CAF culture. You've got that full range of retail outlets, all supported by commercial and industrial hubs, and of course a full range of educational facilities as well. And on offer today, it's a classic contemporary charmer in a very highly regarded and family-friendly location. It offers space in every respect, a neutral palette, light, bright, clean lines, modern and spacious. It's in superb condition, and really low maintenance, and a very functional outdoor area that you can either add some more landscaping to or just leave as is. You've got that drive-through garage that's always very popular for storing trailers and such like, always a real bonus in residential properties. Our vendors are motivated. Their plan is to sell today, so I offer the keys to a lucky purchaser who'd like to start the auction off. Auction's open for number 6 Springbrook Close in Rangiora. Looking for opening bids. Who'd like to start me off? Can I offer just maybe a bit of a pathway there at 800,000? We're not saying that the property is going to sell at that price, but at 800, is there any interest over and above $800,000? Okay, that's not generating any interest at the moment. I'm just actually now going to place a vendor bid at 850,000, just to encourage some bidding, offering a further pathway at 850, vendor bid with me. Any interest whatsoever at $850,000. I'll give you 3 opportunities, but it looks like all is quiet in the rooms, John. So that is 3, 2, 1. Any opportunity whatsoever? Or any interest whatsoever? Look, if not, folks, it looks like we don't have any unconditional interest. I know that we do have conditional buyers. I've had authority from the sellers to very sharply price this property at $939,000. So if there is any interest at that level, please contact Lisa Tippin ASAP. Her details are on the listing on Harcourts, and I wish Lisa and our sellers all the very best. Thank you. We'll just see where Mark's up to in his negotiation, and then we'll come straight back. Thanks. We're moving straight on, so we'll go to the next property. Absolute delight to present this property here for auction this afternoon. Always a pleasure. I'm just looking for my agent to work along, Andy Nurse. Thanks for the opportunity. All the very best to your clients. Andy Nurse hails from the Belfast office. We'll go straight to the legal description of the property. It's an estate in fee simple, comprising a 2.9169 hectare parcel of land, more or less. That's described as Lot 1, DP 585209, as recorded on that instrument of title 1103577 in the Canterbury Land Registry. No changes to that list of chattels. Vacant possession is being offered on the settlement date of the 12th of April 2024, unless agreed otherwise. And just a little reminder that you are bidding on a cash and unconditional basis. You accept the auction agreement as it has been provided in its full form and content. And look, the beautiful North Canterbury region, it's known internationally as a wine and food destination, has a really close-knit community feel, situated right in the heart of Waipara, amongst a highly established, extremely private setting is this sort of mini homestead. It's got exceptional shelter, a mature, expansive garden, and you've got that in-ground swimming pool, the hard surface tennis court. They all offer great spaces for relaxing and entertaining. It's a sprawling sort of 60s villa, retaining some of its original features along with some substantial refurbishments. It had that feel of almost being built ahead of its time. A very versatile floor plan. You've got wonderful large floor-to-ceiling picture windows that just frame those picturesque views out to established plantings, camellias, rhododendrons, all those lovely sort of plants. You've got that separate formal styled lounge, a very functional and quite substantial outdoor infrastructure, not often found on properties of such a small parcel of land. You've got a 3-stand wool shed, sheep yard, stables, large implement shed, just to name a few. It's a wonderful opportunity up in Glasnevin. Amberley, who's here to bid for the keys? Auction's open, looking for an opening bid. Who'd like to start me off? I'll just offer a pathway there at $800,000. Is there any interest over and above $800,000? As I said, it's just a pathway, just a guideline. Is there any interest in the room at all? Today we're here looking for unconditional buyers. We do have conditional buyers, I've been told, but at the moment, looking for unconditional. A cash bid, any interest whatsoever, over and above 800. Okay, folks, I'm going to take that through to 850. Vendor bid with me at $850,000. Can I invite anyone in with a bid? I'm happy to work with your number. Still all silent. I think we're just going to move right along. I'm going to pass the property in at $850,000. We're not pricing it because we do have that conditional interest. And of course, as I said, the property is now open to conditional buyers. Get in touch with Andy Nurse as soon as possible. Thanks so much. All the very best to our sellers with that property. And now we might get another update from where Mark is at.
She's leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
Folks, we've kept you waiting a little bit. I'm sorry about that. But of course, big decisions, and they are big decisions. 105 Condor Lab, working with a great team of people on both sides. We've got a new bid. Harry, does Mike get to call it out, or do you and Olivia get to call it? We've got a special number that we need to be here called out at 105 Condor Lab. That bid is
687.
687, there we go. And I've got the nod from the sellers. Catherine Henry, thanks very much. New owners at 105 Condor Lab, $687,000. Congratulations, gone and sold. Well done. Good to see you, Melks. I've got one here. Okay, staying in the city. Here we are, Steve Allfeld. He is the man that has had the pleasure and privilege of marketing our next property. Thank you, Jess. 26A Salisbury Street in our west end of Christchurch Central. You know where we are. But meters from Hagley Park, of course, you're right, adjacent to Victoria Street. It is a wonderful position. We've got a masterful creation here, a freehold estate in this inner city apartment. I mean, take a look. It is an absolutely striking abode. It's freehold. It's on 231 square metres. The legal description is exact for you. The list of chattels is exhaustive. Panasonic TV, the SC gas fire stays with you, outdoor umbrella, the B&W speakers. B&W stands for, that's right, it's expensive in German, that's what I could tell you. And of course, Smeg appliances and the Fisher & Paykel fridge freezer is a bonus chattel that comes along with you. Well, I'd like to say, standing here on behalf of Harcourts Four Seasons, we realise the importance of reputation. But more so, reputation is only good if you can move with the times and keep on going and stay at the top of the game. Warren and Marnie, I think, have exemplified that from this wonderful contemporary design, a celebration of the creation of these new modern techniques, but with the hallmarks of their old character and their real classic touches. Just the materials they use, the raking ceilings, the use of space and light, never been more exemplified here, but with the most fantastic modern fit out that you'll ever likely encounter. Take a look at the slides, folks. You've got that middle layer of 3, which is totally dedicated to the living, outdoor living on the balcony at the front, and for the afternoon sun, out from the more formal lounge in behind. Great big, beautiful windows that open and slide back. Downstairs, you're serviced by 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms for the family, double internal access garaging, which in this part of the city will be worth bidding alone. The breadwinner, well, up we go to the top floor. You get that all to yourselves. And just a glorious master suite, quiet, private. The features in the home are going to make you feel so happy you're there, baked in the sunshine. Like I say, being so close to all those great things that Christchurch offers, it'll change your life moving in here. 26A Salisbury Street, it is a classic. It's a beauty. Have I got an opening bid to get underway? This is what I call lifestyle. We sell a bit of lifestyle at Harcourts Four Seasons. Finishes material to be believed. We get away at a couple of million. I don't mind inviting you in at that level just to make it fair and easy and reasonable for anyone. Would I hear a bid with a 2 in it? Don't let me miss that. $2 million, vendor bid to start. Okay, we'll quell the nerves. It's a special opportunity. I appreciate that. When it's life-changing, got to expect a little bit of a pause, but we'll go straight to 2-1. First call on the vendor bid at $2 million. Got teenage children, they'll love you for it. They get their whole floor. Beautiful touches. Flooring's been replaced, gorgeous timber. French oak in the ceilings, steepling high. Second call. Third chance. Beautifully appointed kitchen, only a pleasure to work in. I go to 2-1. That's a vendor bid at $2,100,000. Do you say 2-2 for me, sir, here? I'm looking up the back at 2.1 million only, Warren and Marnie design. Second chance. Third call. Look, I can carry on vendor bidding, Steve, but I'm not going to. I'm going to pass it back. I don't want to mislead. 2,250. I'll just raise it to that. We know we've got value north of that figure. Final pass-in figures, $2.25 million. You see Steve Allfeld to make your inquiries now. Your budget needs to be north of that figure, but you will be right in the West End, so close to Hagley Park, Victoria Street. It's a wonderful opportunity. Okay, the reliable and lovable suburb of Bishopdale, number 2, 282 Sawyers Arms Road. It's a great home in here, continually made better by each of its owners, but particularly by the current owner. Sarah, you've done a wonderful job with your improvements. You've shown real class, taste and vision with the changes that you've made. I think you've shown great vision in choosing Katie Harrison as your lead marketing consultant as well. Just makes everything pleasant and easy, does Katie, and a delight to work with. I can say that from my own bat. 282B Sawyers Arms Road is what your legal advisor would have confirmed the property's identity as. It's cross-lease and freehold, and the rest of the legal description is unchanged. Settling on the 28th of March is good convenient terms. Just in 2 weeks and a day, you'll be moving on in to a real cracker little hideaway down here in Sawyers Arms Road. You tuck down the driveway. It's a really well-proportioned and lovely home. Good size living and lovely kitchen, but that's where the improvements have been made. Our current owner put in the stacker doors and the deck at the rear because everything faces north there. So that just opens up your garden. It's very, very private and quiet. Lovely little spot. Very, very sheltered. Kitchen, well, the work's been done. Lovely bench tops, the subway tiling and really likeable tones as well. It's a 3-bedroom home. The bathroom's been redone as well. Lovely tiling through that bathroom. The addition of the bathtub as well means it's good for a soak also. Double garage means that's convenient. And like I say, front and rear of the gardens, and there are some goodies in there. You can see it's good arable stuff, and we're selling crop in today. I love the locality, of course, the Bishopdale Mall and everything around it. Of course, Papanui Club is walking distance, well and truly. Just an easy little stroll, and make sure you get your membership there. $30 a year, which I think is pretty good. Peter Tim's Butchery's handy, and close to the schools as well, which is why a lot of people choose Bishopdale for its family-friendly nature. Rightio, well, let's get underway. Here we are in Bishopdale.
550.
There he goes, James Dwyer. I thought he might. He's away at 550. One of our colleagues from Harcourts bidding for a buyer at 550. Do we compete against James, and where so? At 550 just at the moment, do we put a 20 on top? At 550, first call. All the benefits of the hard work are yours. Second call and third call. Checking James, I am going to say 570, but that's a vendor bid. I welcome you back on top of that. 570 is a vendor bid. Would he go to 90? That's the question. At 570, or the rest of the competition going to pounce? 580, he says. He's bidding confidently. And you can be confident in the proposition. Tucked away, lots of improvements made. LED lighting, 580, once, twice, third. James, you appear to be our only bidder at this early stage. We'll offer the opportunity. Come on out to the main lounge and we'll see if we can get you across the line. Pausing the auction.
Is your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay right here in this atmosphere like we're flying out in space? Don't look down. This high will never hit the ground. Don't look down. See the sky. does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I'm disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and waited.
Okay, we'll just move on. We're still working on Sawyers Arms Road, but we'll be back with an update soon. I hope you enjoyed just having your last long look at 161 Kings Road in the mighty Leithfield Beach. Our good owners are here, and it's been a much loved spot for them. They're moving it on to the next lucky person. And Glenn, you know the area very, very well. And it's your own slice of beachside bliss is what I would say. You get to live the dream out here in this wonderful community in a super spot here in Kings Road. Fit for a king too, I believe. It's freehold title, that's good. That's the way you want it. 523 square metres is the size of the parcel. We've got a settlement date struck down for the 12th of April. I'd like to think we have a few more warm days, a few more beach days for you that you can go and dip the toes in the water here. Well, I think this one must have had a good old play on your heartstrings if you've been lucky enough to visit and spend some time inside. It's got a loving embrace in this home. There's a real warmth and character about it. Again, through the living, it's so generously proportioned. Lovely high ceilings are a feature for me. With a split level lounge, you can be cosy up against the fire in the chillier months or use all those spaces together. You've got a cracker of a kitchen. It's got a massive feel-good factor as well, and you will feel good as you open those doors through the garden, your own private pathway down to the beach. It can't get better than that. Maybe being part of this wonderful community tops it off, but I think just that special Kiwi feel in this great place with that beach access, you're going to love it here. Right, we'll get underway. Kings Road. So we haven't tampered with the photos when we're talking real royalty. Good to know. It's been in the news a wee bit, hasn't it? Well, there's plenty of bird song right there, so blackbirds and a pie. We've got 420 to get underway. What do you think? Nice and easy place to start, 420,000. 532 square metres of beachside bliss. Well, that's a vendor bid to start. You hesitate, I certainly don't. Not at that level. There should be more hands up than Saturday Night Fever, I would say, at 420. As we look for 440 and going forward, at $420,000, look at the character and feel. It's so sunny and private. Bird song, what about the reserve? Just across the way. Second call on that vendor bid at 20. Third call, man, over the glasses and 40. Well, I put that one in on behalf of the owner as well. I put you on notice, final chance. 440 on the Kings Road, just a vendor bid at this stage. 60, is that where we're going? Or maybe a 10, just to get your toe in the water as it were. 440, twice third. No, Glenn, now we've got a bit of a strategy. We're going to put a price on the property. No bids here today, but we just go straight to the open market and welcome everybody in. And they can, if you've got conditions or otherwise, they get their chance. Priced at 525. Hey, I think that's more than reasonable. That is the market price, folks. No vendor bid pass on. We've got owners who are determined to meet the market. I believe they have at a market price of 525. come and see Glenn Young. He'd be more than happy to write up your offers for you. So we've got a little bit of a spell. We'll be back with Sawyer's Arms Road.
Do you want that?
Starting here this week.
The auction.
Thank you.
Can I?
my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I could close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love?
Number 2, 282. Now we work with our good highest bidder, James Dwyer, our licensed colleague. James, you held the highest bid and have increased that bid and hopefully to buy. Call it loud, call it clear, sir.
630.
$630,000, and I look your way, Sarah, you're giving it the nod and saying we're on the market and selling. It's $630,000. Katie Harrison's done the hard yards. James Dwyer's here with the buyer at $630,000. Once, twice, third. Property goes, it sells. Congratulations and good luck for your move. Gone and sold. Well done. Okay, how are we going for time? Are we ticking on towards 3 o'clock? Can't be too bad. 6 minutes. As you were. We'll just give it a couple of minutes.
Dark emotions ever torn so deep, falling down through the clouds on, feeling you. Stay away from me.
to our 3 o'clock session. Thanks for waiting if you have been. Thanks and welcome if you have just arrived for our second half of our session. We've got a couple now for Harcourts Vision in Bishopdale, great office that I always enjoy working for. Good to see a good team representation. Aaron Johnson's here on behalf of Management and Ownership. We've got Cheryl Wright and Darvel Lamgare, who are our lead marketing consultants at Copenhagen and Bryden. And then we move on to the balance of the card at Harcourts Four Seasons. My name's Mark, and delighted to be your auctioneer. Before we go on to Copenhagen, I'll just remind you a couple of the procedures that we operate in the auction room, just so we're all comfortable with how we work. We've got confidential reserve prices for each of the auctions. We'll welcome you in to start the bidding, so you've got your chance to do that if you like. You may hear us vendor bidding to start sometimes. If you're a bit nervous, and sometimes that first bid can be a hard one, we might vendor bid. At any time in the auction, the auctioneer can place a vendor bid just on behalf of the owner. I'm the only one who can do that. It just means you're not bidding and that we've got a bit of work to do to get there. It's just saying, the owner's going to still remain the owner at this bid, so you need to bid on top. So I'll make it very clear if I'm doing that. If you're the highest bidder and we haven't met the reserve, we won't close the auction down, we'll just pause. We'll give you the chance to buy. Have you seen that happening out here today? We just work with you as the highest bidder and see if we can get you into the property. Hey, if we can, that's great. Normally what happens is the property comes back for more competitive bidding, but sometimes the vendors decide that no, they'll withdraw it and sell it outside of the room. And if you're waiting to have another turn, that can be a bit of a problem for you, can cause a bit of disappointment. So just make sure you're the highest bidder at all times. If the team from Harcourts are bidding, that includes Harcourts Vision, Harcourts Four Seasons and all the other franchises in Christchurch, then I'll make it clear that they're doing that on behalf of a buyer. If there's a phone bidder, I'll mention that too. The fall of the hammer, great. You hear it fall. If it falls your way, congratulations. You just need to come out after a nice rapturous round of applause. We'll ask you to come outside and sign the agreement. We'll give you a deposit slip with some account information for that 10% deposit, 10% of the purchase price that you can do electronically, and a copy of the REA Buyer's Guide goes your way as well. First of the afternoon in the 3 o'clock session is Cheryl Wright, great auction person from our Harcourts Vision office. We're in Hoon Hay, Cheryl, at 11 Copenhagen Place, and it's a significant day because there's been one and only owner of this particular property, one family, 52nd year of ownership, which I think is pretty good, and the year 1973 was bandied around, and we know good things come from that year. Trace, right? We just celebrated that the other day. That's the year I was born, actually, just to take it away from you. But hey, on behalf of the Martins, we appreciate it very, very much. Cheryl's had a great campaign here. Many people come to inspect at the bottom of the cul-de-sac here in Copenhagen Place. It's a really fun cul-de-sac and a lovely community, as well as a brilliant house. It's a freehold estate, 703 square metres, so I think you'd be happy with that land size. That's generous. Legal description and chattels are exact. If you wanted to have a little chat about the billiard table, then we can arrange that to see if we can get you in owning that one too. It's had many a battle on it. 12th of April is the settlement date. If you've worked out a different date, that's gone through Cheryl with our owners. Good luck to you and good on that. An absolute classic of a home, and I think if anyone would be staying there for 5+ decades, it's got to be good, right? That length of tenure is just a signal to quality, and quality it is. It's solid, it's well built, it's got great proportions, it's got a warm and comfortable feel, it's got great flow to that living, nice big lounge, and the extension of the conservatory is a bonus just all year round is why those rooms are important. Nicely appointed kitchen, 3 good bedrooms, excellent garaging, but of course the studio at the rear of the section, that's a beauty, and that just opens up a multiplicity of options for you. Great land front and rear, living in a cul-de-sac. Well, hey, I know that many people who have lived in the house haven't changed that, so no, it's a superb spot, good family area, Hoon Hay, lots of families, lots of kiddies going to school, lots of first-time buyers getting in and saying, hey, we want a part of the action as well. 11 Copenhagen Place in Hoon Hay, here for your bidding. Who's going to start? The age-old question. Where do you see value? 550. Good on you, sir. Welcome into you at 550. That's a good stout bid to start. Showing you've thought about your strategy. I appreciate that. And they say the first bidder in a session will often be the winner. Let's test that out. 550. Shall we whiz it up to 560 or 570? Who goes next? First chance at that figure. Second call. Third and final call. 560, sir. Good luck to you. 560,000. I've got 10 again. I'll take 10 from you, sir, if you like. My opening bidder. 560, 570. Yes, program goes up. Count that one in, banked and thanked at $570,000. Lots of comfort in and around the home, but knowing you own it. You'll be happy about that at 570. First chance at that figure 80 I've got on the nod there, sir, at 580. All the action on this side. What are we seeing down here? 580 at the moment. 590. Okay, good on you. You go back in front with $590,000. And we give it the sixes, sir. You tell me. At 590 just at the moment, working along nicely in tens. 590. Yes, I've got 600 with my good man there. 600,000. Two bidders fighting it out. Have we got a third to join, or is my man going to go back in front? I've got $600,000. 10's good, sir, but 5 if you like. Happy to work with you. 610, good man. Staying the stronger the better, and I appreciate that. It's good bidding strategy at 610,000. What does our competitor say? 610. Or anyone else for that matter. 615 now, that's the bid to beat. 615, so slight change of pace at 615,000. Lots of scope to the home, lots of upside. 620, good on you, stays in with 5, as you would. $620,000, good cul-de-sac living. 620, first call, second call, third chance at 620. Sir, you left on your own. I've just got to have a quick chat to you in private, really close but not quite there. Would you come and have a quick chat with me, yourself and your gentleman with you? I'll just come and offer you the opportunity.
Used to be the ghost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. Used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only
And Hoon Hay, working with these good gentlemen here. Look, we've had an increase in the bid to $630,000, and my vendor's representative vendor has said, yes, we're going to sell you the property, sir, at $630,000 to you. It is sold, going, and gone and sold. Congratulations. Very well done, Rob. Thanks very much in regards to the family. And Cheryl write another exemplary campaign. Good news, well done, Jake. Lance. Right, Darvel Lamgara, we're into it. We're going out to Hallsville, to this brand new part of it. It is really in good form out here. It's just getting going. It is really getting established. There's some beautiful homes in here, and I believe that number 6 Bryden Place is certainly one of those. Mohit, you would have been helping Darvel with this one and meeting all the people who have come to view and come to see the open homes. And what a beauty it is here at 6 Bryden Place. It's a very, very new home. It's freehold. It sits on 513 square metres, which is a decent section. Legally, it's accurate. No change to the legal description at all. It has got the central heating system, and you know that's in part of your chattel list, so you'd have checked that off, and that'll keep you cosy and ambient all year round. Pretty good settlement terms, 28th of March. So we've got a little bit of flexibility in that regard as well, and we can work with you on that if it suits you both. 6 Bryden Place, I thought I was actually visiting a brand new home. It feels that lightly lived in, and it's just got that enviable winning layout that modern home design gives you. Really big expanse of living. It's beautifully laid out. It's got that tremendous flow. Real feature of the home for me is the kitchen. It's beautifully appointed, stone bench tops. It's got the walk-in pantry, quality appliances, beautifully tiled. There's the walk-in pantry just right on cue. The living just unfolds from there. Generous family dining area, but through just subtly separated to the main lounge of the home. So I think if you've got multiple generations, you can just have that bit of subtle separation. But when you're all working together and both those doors are open, and you know 2 of the bedrooms open out to that patio as well, sun will be streaming in, just a lovely big open living. 4-bed, 2-bath, the double internal access garage, of course, permanent material. It's a lovely street. You're surrounded by great real estate. And I think for a bit of lifestyle, if you want to get out and do your walks in the reserves and things, it's really well catered for here. The amenities are building as well, aren't they, with medical centres, gyms, etc., shops just across the way, so you're nice and handy. Okay, who's buying in Bryden? That is the question. Number 6. 900, good on you, welcome in. And good luck to you folks today. At $900,000, it's a good start. What are we saying, 25, maybe 50 even, I don't know, at $900,000 with our opening bidder. Have we got some competition at 925? 900's been put forward. First call at that figure. Near new property, I would say, lightly lived in. All the mod cons, second call. Third chance. Tell you what, I'll do a vendor bid at 925, but you might be the only bidder, so if you bid on top of that, we might be able to have a conversation. Unless anyone else would like to bid above 925. At 925, I mean 50 if you like, you tell me. Second call, 930, okay. There's a 5 on top at 930,000. I'll offer you the same courtesy. Second chance. Third call at 930. It is just you and I at this early stage. Let's pause and talk in private, shall we? We'll see if we can get you moving into 6 Bryden Place. I'll just pause the auction and we can have a chat. Jess will put the music on. There might be some chocolates left that Rachel will pass around for people, so that'll be nice. Okay, we'll pause there. We'll just have that chat.
Is your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah, I'm disgusted with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stare and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. And so hard to get it. used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. So hard to get it.
Continuing discussions out there on Applefield Court, but we move on now to out to Lowburn, to 230 Cars Road. Well, what a spot, what a proposition, what a multifaceted opportunity. Jaden Ramsey, you did well to get your head around it and show everybody around. You've had a good group of people that have come and inspect the property, and why wouldn't you? This is a magnificent estate. It's a gorgeous place up in the elevated spot that it is. Great shot of the home here. Jaden, of course, works from our Prebbleton office. He works with Rana Ransley. They do share the same surname and are similar height, so they do work well together. Thanks to our sellers very much for the opportunity. It's just great to get the opportunity to have a home of the magnitude and calibre of this in the auction rooms. It really is a pleasure. I'll bring you to the agreement. 230 Cars Road in Lowburn. It's a freehold estate, and it's the 4 hectare cracker, 4.007 hectares indeed, so 10 acres more or less. Lot 4 deposited plan 380144 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Just checking the chattel list before we move on, because I do know, yes, the spa pool was staying, solar panels are with the home, as well as the stereo and speakers, and the shutters remain as well. Settlement date struck down for the 13th of June, so if you're working to that date, that's great. If you're working to another date and Jaden's agreed that for you, then that's fantastic as well. Gee, it's nothing short of an epic lifestyle opportunity, this one. Awe-inspiring property, I think, across that 10 acres. And I think with this particular one, the many aspects, the sum of the parts just exceeds the whole. I think that's the definition of synergy, isn't it? But looking at them aspect by aspect, let's start in the heart of the home, and here we are. What a glorious living space. It's so expansive. A feeling of infinite space is what I found there. 3.3 metre stud in that main part of the living room. Lovely big modern kitchen that anchors that space. Elevated lounge room up beside you. The outdoor entertainment areas are numerous and fantastic. Of course, you've got the pool and bar area. Jaden and I thought that was pretty cool. But the spot out in the front of the lounge where you just enjoy that panoramic vista, that is quite sensational. Tucked in behind your everyday living, maybe for a family al fresco opportunity, that is fantastic. Up into the accommodation suite, well, such generally proportioned bedrooms and bathrooms. Here's your master suite here. Rather large ensuite, family bathroom too. So really well appointed for kids, family and everything. 3-bay powered up shed, that's a bonus. You've got the 3-car oversized garaging that are internal access with the home. Tennis court, don't forget that, the equestrian ring. Numerous outbuildings, and across the 10 acres is simply a sensational property. Like I say, the aspects too many to name as I stand here, but the sum of the parts, well, they're just absolutely fantastic. Let's get underway. We're at Lowburn. Who lays down the folding for 230 Cars Road? They don't come to market like this very often at all. The Oamaru stone complemented by the Queenstown schist. We thought something in those 1.6s, 1.7 might be the place to start. What are we thinking there? We'd get a show of hands there. 1.7. Good on you, sir. Welcome in. 1,700,000. Have we got competition for this good man? At 1,700,000, is there 1.8 in the room? At 1.7, need 100 to go from this point. You've done your research. You would have searched out every inch of the property. Replacement cost would be absolutely eye-watering. Is there 1.8 to go, first chance? Second call, or is it 1,750? Third call at 1.7. Look, I'll vendor bid but once and once only, sir. I'll say 1,750 on behalf of the owner. Ask you to say 1.8 and come back in front. 1,750 stays with the owners. Do I have a bid from you, sir? Just here at 1,750. Would you nudge it up for me? 1.8, appreciated. At 1,800,000, do we go 1,850 now? At 1,800,000, first call, here and now. Second chance, 230 Cars Road, third chance. Sir, it just appears to be you and I. So we'll just have the chat in private, shall we? We'll see if we can get you there. I'll just pause the auction. 1.8 at this stage. See if we can get you across the line. Come on out.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm
Jill, we're here. Have we got Alice and Tony? Are they going to pop in? They're just sitting there. Okay, that's good. We just still got those negotiations happening. We'll be back very, very soon with an update for you on Applefield Court, but also on 230 Cars Road as well. So, those big decisions that happen outside of the room. But it enables me to introduce Jill Allison here, looking resplendent in the green. She works from our Lincoln office, that's right. And she's got great clients here at 411 Main North Road. Hey, have you been down the drive and checked this out? It's a wonderful home, tucked away down here in this good locality, in the Redwood. So yeah, it's a super spot here, and I really enjoyed my visit here yesterday with you, Jill. You always seem to have nice clients, and Alice and Tony are certainly no different. So it's a cross lease and freehold at 411A Main North Road, as your legal advisor would have confirmed. And the settlement date's the 12th of April 2024. It's got the TV bracket in the master bedroom, and in the living room is going to stay with you. TV in the downstairs bedroom. Gee, it's a good room, that one. Annex down there, tucked away. And microwave oven stays because it fits beautifully in the kitchen. And it's just the chandelier that's going to go away with the owners. It was always a good home, this one. It's had a great layout, but the current owners have taken it from good to great. They've taken it absolute next level, this home. So it's now 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's been really beautifully refurbished inside with that new carpet and the addition of the extra bedroom downstairs, which is en-suited. That's fantastic for family or even short stay accommodation if you're considering that, because you have got separate access for it as well. Upstairs, 3 bedrooms. They absolutely got gorgeous outlooks, and in fact when you're sitting out here on the deck, because the living absolutely spans that whole length of the house, you've got the access way through to the park. You've got very little upkeep in your own part of the house. It's got a brand new kitchen. It's gorgeous. It's really quite sophisticated and high spec in the kitchen. All works together really, really well. The upstairs bathroom acts as your ensuite as well. So I think if you're in a family situation, if you are not wanting to mow the lawns every 5 minutes, you can move in here. Got great garaging, extra parking down the drive, and of course being close to Redwood, that's always a wee bonus. So what do you think? 411 Main North Road. Now, Joe, I saw you had some bits of paper in the briefcase there, so I'm not going to muck about. Just need that opening bit around the 650 level. Otherwise, it's straight through to the stage 3 where we can welcome those people who are not able to bid today. 650 first call, second call, third. They're not taking that. I'm not going to stand here vendor bidding. Jill, you happy for me to pass at 720 on that vendor bid? Hey, look, you can go back to those people and continue negotiating with them. But if you have got interest, I would put the pedal to the metal, because there's things happening. So 720 won't own it. How much higher than that? Talk to Jill Allison from our Lincoln office. She will be happy to talk to you, but you must be quick, as I say. Stevie Golds, what do you think? Should we go out to Kirwee? Excellent, I think we should. An awesome and authentic lifestyle opportunity here. Sorry, Jill, I'll give you the opportunity, Jess, to tick it over. Stevie Golding's from the Hornby office. He works as part of a very cohesive real estate team. No one knows this part of Canterbury better than you do, Stevie, and I know we've got a cracker on our hands here. 2.0494 hectares, so it's in the 5-acre category, which I think has got a lot of appeal to some of you. Perhaps not just ready to take on the 10-acre or 20-acre proposition just yet. 2159 Old West Coast Road. It's a great address, that one. It is in Kirwee. Freehold 2.0494 hectares. Accurately described in the legal fashion, and no change to the chattel list. You know the wood fire there. You'll have piles and piles of firewood for you to keep you warm in those chilly months. Well, it's beautifully established and perfect for purpose, this one here too. It's got all those aspects. If you're looking to become a part-time farmer, or maybe you're downsizing from a farm, or the family's growing, you want to move out and get amongst it, this is the one for you. First and foremost, a very comfortable 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom family home with the dual living spaces. You've got a great amount of scope for family living in there, separate dining, separate lounge as well is going to appeal to you. Gorgeously established gardens. I hope we've got some shots of the sheds, because you've got a beautiful 5-bay open bay shed, another covered 2-bay one, extra storage building as well, as you can appreciate there. Like I say, arability about the paddocks. Good shot of your sheds and storage right here. You're going to just enjoy being a Selwyn District resident. Kuwi continues to go from strength to strength. You're not too far to go and get a bottle of milk or even call in and see your mates and have a drink. So super opportunity. It'll be affordable. 2159 Old West Coast Road. 5 acres of the good stuff. Plenty of outbuildings. We thought we'd kick it away at 750, but Stevie, you don't want me mucking around either. I want to see the hands up. First chance there at 750. Second call. Third call. Old West Coast Road. Less traffic. It's not too bad, is it? There in Kuwi, 750. I need to see a bit at that level if there's 60, 70 or better. Just at 750. Stevie, they're not putting their hands up for me. You go straight back to it. I won't go any further than 8. I mean, we know the value is north of that. I mean, it is 2+ hectares, of course. Gorgeous family home and heaps of outbuildings. Lovely, lovely chunk of land. We've just got to carry on and work with all parties, which is great. So into stage 3, there'll be some people who'll be ringing you, Stevie, but you get back to those people in your campaign and we carry on for our good sellers. Okay, I'll get some updates for you on these other ones. Hey, well, that's great to be again working with good people, and I think in the auction, folks, you have to realise you work with the best people in the country. I think so too. Jaden Ramsey, you've run a marvellous campaign. 230 Cars Road, Mike, you've increased your bid to 1970, unless I'm madly mistaken. Correct. You have, and Ben, you've said, yep, you'll sell away at that figure. 1970, 230 Cars Road, this beautiful lifestyle opportunity to this good man is moving in, gone and sold. Congratulations. Well, that concludes our day, folks. Well done, Jaden. Rana, thanks very much. On behalf of the whole management team at Harcourts Four Seasons, thank you, Twissy Boy, as well for that one. Thanks to those joining us online. Jess Gold, you're a legend. And Rachel, you're not bad either.
Oh, thanks.